That should work, more or less. Oh my god, I need to fix my hand. It's doing that thing again. Yep. Alright. Give me a sec. I'll get everything sorted. Oh my fucking god, open up. Sorry about this. It's gonna take a tiny bit before I actually turn on the cam and stuff. So you guys will have to wait a tiny bit more. It's like I haven't done a VR stream in ages. Oh. Well, that worked. That came off real fast. IPA. There it is. Cleanse it out. That should be fine. Now, pop that sucker right back in. Good. Now let's see. Perfect. That fixed it immediately. Alright. Now, shove it back together. Close it in. I will respond to that in just a minute. Bring that out. And whoomp. No behavior. That'll do. Gonna go upstairs. Damn, is there no good spots for this? Ah, fuck it. We'll just do it through this. Yes, arms. Just wait a tiny bit, and I will let you in. I need to test things first. Because I will need these, and I will need to see how it looks first on the screen. Yep, that works. Good. That is absolutely fantastic. Fly that out a tiny bit. Put it there. Bam. Wow, my body is completely fucking tangled. It'll be fine. It likes doing that every now and then. Yes. Put that away. I'll need to recal myself real quick. Because apparently my body has decided to do stupid things. Oh, it has very much decided to do stupid things. Wow. That'll do. Put that back on. That'll be right. Because this will be a bit of a different type of thing today. In the first place. Yes, we are in an office today. And that's because there's a few things that we're going to be doing today. Or talking about, rather. I'll actually make you guys visible as well. No, lens visibility is solid. There you go. That'll do. Because today, we're going to be talking about some stuff regarding VR chat and the travel agency. That'll be things that we will do today. Because it is important to me, at least. And I don't know how important it's going to be for a lot of other people, but then again, that doesn't really matter that much to me. That's weird. I like how it's all the way out there for some reason. No matter what. Anyways. Let's start with, for example, travel agency stuff. That way. Actually, no. Let's clear that out. And do it professionally. The VRC. Talk about that a tiny bit. This is not very visible. Hi, how are ya? It's not a goof off stream this time. It's an actual proper talk.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
That actually fucking... No, we're gonna use the fucking blank wall over there. Fuck that shit. It doesn't show up properly otherwise.
It's gonna be hard to see over there.
Oh, there's the pin. I found it. Bro, it's fucking... It's small. It's white.
Like 3 colors?
Yeah, only 3 colors for some reason. I don't know why. Dude, do you know how fucking hard it is to actually find proper, like, office worlds that don't have, like, obnoxious, like, backgrounds and shit? It is so fucking ass. Yeah. It is so ass.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, like I said. Because the first topic that I really want to talk about today is literally just how the travel agency has been and how it's going to work.
Right.
Which is just annoying because I cannot see anything from this fucking shit. Wow. Walls are hard, okay?
Yeah, they are. Thank God.
It'll be fine. Let's do it that way. That's the easiest way to actually, like, spot it. So, the travel agency, when we started it out, we first had, like, the pilot episode, originally. And... let's do it this way so we can tell it off. Because the pilot episode, when we did it, it was just me, originally. We tested out how it could... or rather, I was testing out how it could work. And originally was a lot of, like, if we go downwards, it was mostly walking through worlds while talking about them, basically having the camera follow you from behind.
Right.
And that, in and of itself, is kind of decent, where you have, like, the camera either, like, behind you, you're just constantly traveling forward, but it doesn't really feel natural, because the camera is, like, you know, behind you. It's static. It's not actually, like, moving with you.
Yeah, it feels more like a game.
Yeah, it feels like a game, and to be honest, that's cool. But, like, the... let's put it, like, up there. We have the static, like, cam. And it was, like, following you always from behind, over the shoulder, or in front of you. So whenever you went through these areas and we would, like, talk about them, it felt kind of dull, but at the same time kind of cool. It worked to a certain point, but it wasn't really, like, all that useful. Because the point is to showcase the worlds, and having something over your shoulder or in front of you, just where you're, like, in the main focus, like you are in the middle. That's not really how, like, a travel agency would work, or how you, like, do a travel brochure. Because imagine you're, like, looking for, oh, I'm going to the Bahamas. Do you want to see the dude standing in the middle constantly on the screen and everything is obstructed basically by them?
Or do you want to see, like, the beach? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because you would rather have the entire view. For example, if I can turn the camera to the side, you would rather have that view. Instead of having somebody in the middle of it, like, obstructing everything, you would rather want to see what's there. The dude can be in the frame, on the side, for example, being like, oh hey, here's the beautiful views that you can see, here's the Bahamas, blah blah blah, here's the beach, whatever the fuck, forest, and so on. And at the same time, we wanted people to feel like they're part of it. So, from the fucking pilot, we evolved to basically the season 1. So let's go with S1.
Mm-hmm.
And season 1 took a lot of actual, like, bonuses from here. So we still did the walk-in. We went through worlds, which was just, you know, hopping around a lot. But we also wanted to make it so that it was like, let's make it so that it's visible again. Old worlds.
Right.
And the older worlds are the stuff that we wanted to showcase the most because people already know about the new worlds. They know about every single one of the new worlds. That's easy now, separated. And seeing the new worlds, there's not that many cool places, to be honest. There's slowly, like, more and more cool things. And the pilot was just basically one person. We only had one person doing the entire pilot, which was just kind of because it was me. So I had to handle all the talking and stuff, and we didn't really know how long it would be. So now we had 2 people.
Right.
Let's put 2 peeps. Because that was me and Rumi back then. And the camera evolved into hold camera.
Yeah, it's gonna feel more like dynamic.
Yeah, so when I was holding the camera, it felt more like people were actually following with you. They could actually, like, you know, be with the whole thing. Because it's like, oh hey, we're going to visit these physically. So it felt like Top Gear, basically, to a point.
Right.
Except this time it's like, even Top Gear, they use static cameras everywhere, and they always have somebody filming it from somewhere. It's pretty static. But if you're, like, going to, for example, see, like, a place that has, like, a restaurant and stuff, you want to be able to, like, feel as if it's actually being filmed by these 2 dumbasses. The
Yeah,
2
you don't
fucking
want
idiots.
that, like, professional quality, like the cleanness of it.
Yeah, you can hear the crunchy audio, you can hear the failures, everything. It doesn't feel like it's edited or smoothed out or something's, like, faked. It is the first impressions, and even if they've been there, they can at least show you what it's actually, like, supposed to be.
Exactly.
So that way you don't ever feel like you're missing out. And the older worlds was a good idea. However, finding old cool worlds is kind of a fucking pain.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, there's so many issues from, like, old broken SDK, the world isn't optimized, it's boring, it's badly made.
Yeah, it
so
was
many issues.
anything prior to basically 2022 was the limit. That was the hard limit that we basically set. Even then, Rumi, aka Shushi back then, kept going beyond that. Which is not something that we wanted to do. That was not the point. And besides, the modern worlds, 2023 and all that jazz is usually just prefabs, re-uploads, wispy boos, etc. And it was kinda fucking ass, I'm gonna be honest here. But we then decided, as we were approaching, like, further towards, like, season 2, so let's go up there and towards there, close that off for now. We reached 2. I don't know why I did it that way. I'm just gonna do... Yes, this is unedited live footage of me being a dumbass. We reached season 2. And we gained this time, in terms of worlds, we started doing themes. The themes was something that was extremely useful for us, because you want to, like, showcase a certain type. You want to show, like, oh hey, snow, winter, urban, night, etc.
It's like how for, like, music, you're like, oh man, I really like this song, but I don't want to just hear things other from this same artist. I want to hear things similar to this song.
Yeah, because if you hear the artist multiple times, eventually the songs will either start sounding the same, or they will try and do something different, and it either works or it doesn't, and it starts becoming a little bit dull. best case scenario, you will have a band that constantly experiments. For example, Rage Against the Machine was doing that constantly. They didn't specifically have a style anymore. It kind of got, you know, muffled out and just phased out. Then you have the ones that keep doing the same style over and over again, and it still works. Case in point, Snoop Dogg, for example, Eminem. But also, Snoop and Eminem also have the fact that they're doing stories with their songs, more or less. Well, at least that's with, like, you have Marshall, Slim Shady, and all the other ones that Eminem has, whatever the fuck the personas. And with this, we also came to the fucking amount of worlds that we wanted to do. Because we realized having 2 hours worked the best. 2-hour streams were something that worked extremely well for both me and Ruby. Because going beyond 2 hours to about 3 hours, it feels a bit of a chore. It starts slogging, we're both getting tired and stuff, and it kind of starts falling from there. And we also didn't have a set amount of like episodes that we did. But we came to the conclusion that having somewhere between 12 to about 15 episodes, let's put it like eps, because I'm lazy, 12 to 15 eps per season.
Yeah, because it feels more like your usual standard, like, anime seasons nowadays.
Yeah. And it's easy to follow that way. So, we had thematical worlds. And we didn't have the system where we had thematical seasons yet. That was something we didn't have. We also started... we were rating the worlds already. Like back here, which I forgot. So let's put that back in here. Rating. Yes. We were rating the worlds already, which was kind of cool. We also were experimenting with like putting it into a big list, which we have on Discord. We have the visitor world section, which with the game world thing and the story world thing, we forgot to do that. But that's fine.
Oh, fuck.
It doesn't really matter because those were very easy to figure out since it was one world.
Right.
So we don't need to worry about those because in the following like seasons, we won't have that happening. Basically, we will have a proper listing going on again. And the rating was fun and stuff. It was always from 1 to 10. Which was the most regular thing that we could do. On average, we had like... I think the most average rating was 6 or like 7. There was nothing that really like blew our minds, to be honest. But we did have like the finale and everything else, which was really fantastic. And it felt nice. We learned a lot. The camera was a lot more usable this time. Because we were doing, you know, the hold camera. The hold cam was the thing that we kept doing up until Season 2 as well.
Right.
And we also had... Well, we had guests already earlier. But we had a little bit more guests as well. Because in the old season, in Season 1, there were guest episodes where the guests would, you know, talk about their old favorite worlds and the stories behind it. And that was cool. But we ended up having a little bit more of them spontaneously during Season 2, which felt nice. You know, you had that interaction with people, where you could actually like talk to them and just enjoy the stuff that they did. And from Season 2, we then move on to Season 3. I'm having a stupid moment.
The internet dial-up noise starts
literally. Yeah. With Season 3, we moved on from having the random selection of worlds, which was a theme season, instead. because that was something that happened. The whole season was thematical.
Right.
You know, it was story, game, and Lots World. And instead of having 2 people, it was now 3 peeps.
Yeah.
Officially 3 peeps. But then we also have to remember that there was +1 fucking... I don't know, fucking hallucination, because that was Doug.
Come back, Doug. We miss you. We're just like putting in subliminal messages for this whole stream. It's just like, Doug, please come back. We miss you.
Exactly.
You're really funny. Come back.
Yeah, because we had a dog joining randomly every now and then, and it was funny. We had the themes, we had games and Lod's Worlds. We broke away. Instead of having the like rating system, we didn't really rate worlds. We just kind of said how we liked the world instead this time, because
Right,
you know
right.
they were longer, and some of them were shorter. We had the 1 hour and 2 hour ones. We had random things that we did here and there, basically. Because the first one was Ultra Fantastic Movement. Holy fuck,
Right,
what a
I
way
remember
to
that
start
one.
shit.
Oh, so good. So peak.
Yeah.
God.
It was so goddamn nice. The camera, however, became first-person view for the most part.
Right.
Yeah, it was FPV cam, and then of course plus mix it. Because for the most part, when we were doing like the game worlds, it's hard to hold the camera while you're trying to like go around it. You have to have it in an FPV format, so it shows from your POV. But for some of them, it was good to hold the camera and be like, oh hey, there's this and this thing. It works. Because when you're doing a game, you have to manually do a lot of things. You have to like hold a sword, hold a gun, and having to hold a camera at the same time. And you're trying to like hit an enemy, you're most likely going to be like moving it away just to hit something. And it's not really like the most best of way to go about it. So instead, having the camera be in your face, aka the FPV, worked a lot better. Downside,
Right.
it would constantly be from my view. So whenever I lifted my hands up, it felt like, oh hey, chat, this is your gross big hand.
What, do you not wash your hands, sleep?
Get attacked by that.
How dare.
I dare, a lot. I kept sliding around. But it worked. We had about, what, 12 episodes again? Something like that? So we stuck
Yeah, somewhere around there.
still with the season. The amount of episodes per season, which works. There was never really a problem with that. It was very fantastic, worked very nicely, and I think we have gained basically the best of things out of all of these.
Right, right.
And like looking at all of this fucking schizophrenic fucking writing, very schizophrenic. Jesus Christ, it is. Like the best of things that we had, if we like condense all of it, it's gonna have to do it this way so that it's like locked away. Some of the best things that we got was basically we figured out camera, we figured that out completely, which is hold because it's more natural. And then we have mixed if we need to have like an FPV perspective.
Right.
We figured out like season length. Which is about I don't care.
Fucking, there's a racer?
I can't be bothered to use it.
Oh, come on. Wait.
Yeah, because season length is about, you know, the perfect 12 to 15. EP. So we figured that out as well, and we figured out that it's good to have thematical seasons.
Right.
Let's put it as themed stuff. Because that also works perfectly.
Right.
And these are all good things that we've done. We figured that out completely. We also know that the length I wrote that the wrong way around. I don't give a fuck. It's around like 2 hours. Two hours is about the perfect length for each episode.
Right.
And having special eps is also a good thing, because that was something that also happened, because every time Virtual Market happens, we like to go there. At least I like to go there and do like a special on it. Because it's also an event that a lot of people don't know. So having specials special apps is a good idea. All of these will help us out in the end. Because when we have thematical stuff, it's like we have organized our thoughts onto what we want to show. And when we figure out that the length is about 2 hours, the world amount is specifically tied to that, more or less. We started out with like, because all of us have different worlds. There's 3 people now. We have 3 views, 3 different types of worlds that we like. There's me, who enjoys the massive worlds that have a lot of in them. We have Rumi, who enjoys the smaller ones, the cozy ones. Very often going for a lot darker places. We have you, who's more into the like urban stuff, and also just like, you know, brutalism, etc.
Yeah.
Which helps out quite nicely. And having the camera being something that we can hold and actually like show the place out is fucking brilliant, because it's easier to show something cool in there. We're not basically trying to do there's no script. There is no script.
Yeah.
Which is something that's also good. We can just do it this way. No. Script. That is very important. No script, all natural. We do everything in one take.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have bits, like funny bits that we might do, which is just related usually to the goofing off that we do. But that's also one thing that we do have. We have before we start a stream, we always start at about 30 minutes or so, which is about the 30 minutes of catch-up. And that's when we usually we show up, we start waiting for like people to show up, and we're like, all right, where's Rumi? Oh, Rumi's late again. Oh, a car crash happened. Oh, there's somewhere over there, blah, blah, blah. And we just goof off at that point. And it allows us to be like, oh, hey, exchange greetings and stuff. And it feels more like, as like Handrip put it, more, as like an anime episode. It feels like we're
Plus,
actually
like... feels like we're actually getting together in real life and like hanging out, like, oh hey, what'd you do yesterday? It's like, oh hey, I was work, you know, type shit.
Yeah, we get to have like those little funny moments where we share like something that happens, the greetings and stuff, and people have more time to, you know, catch up with our shit that we do. And also they don't feel like they're missing out on much, because they can have like they can do some stuff, get some snacks, whatever the heck, and then we usually get going.
Exactly.
And of course, like this upcoming season, it's best that we don't just randomly let people that like join just like that, because even though I like Dog a lot, if we're going to like go around and do things, it would be best that we focus on that properly. So, like, random
Right.
spontaneous visits from people is a no-go unless we specifically state that we want that to happen.
Right.
Because we had a Violet, for example, who joined us every now and then there would be random moments where I would be like starting the stream and suddenly I see, oh, they joined, and I'm like, huh? What are you doing here? It's a funny goof when it happens here and there, and sometimes people, you know, I haven't managed to swap to orange yet. I'll be on green and I'll be just like setting things up first, and then I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot to do this, and then I see that somebody friend joins and I'm like, oh god, what's it gonna be? And then somebody joins with a very questionable Avi or something like that, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And that's something we want to like basically avoid.
Right.
Not to say that it wasn't really the case during Terrorist, because that was a real risky maneuver having it as a group public.
Oh.
But it worked.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, really not. It worked twice.
Yeah. Thank God.
I don't know
Thank
why.
God.
Maybe it's because it is literally just, you know, Tears of Nowhere and people are there to play it. Apart from those two fuckers who were like,
Oh man, I remember those sons of bitches. That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah. And all of this basically leads up to the next season, which is season 4. So we have to go this way now because I ran out of space because I'm a fucking idiot.
I think you should have started, like, back over here, but that's okay.
Maybe, but you know what? Because now we can do it this way and basically condense it into season 4, which is now I can start from up here. Yeah, now I can go all fancy smancy and be like, oh hell yeah, new season. Let's be real fancy about this.
Oh boy, strap in right quick, guys.
Yeah, now we have season 4. Wapow! Just fucking woo! Let's do all the fucking flare things as well. Let's fucking do that and then just whoa!
Yeah, yippee!
And season 4, I actually had a nice few ideas around this, but we will save this talk for when Rumi shows up, or like for later. So I'm gonna put the red pen into this tiny little box here, so we remember that that's there.
Yeah.
And now we can actually go and talk about the other side of stuff, which is why we grab this pen for you. And then we grab the other pen, the yellow pen, and we get to talk about it as I grab it and move it there. We get to talk around here, and we get to talk about what happens in VR chat and the stuff that we've seen, and why some things in VR chat kind of suck, and what things actually kind of rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're puck dwellers. We like to dwell in publics a lot as well, and we like to travel around. Both of us like to see different worlds and stuff that we can find around VR chat. There's a bunch of cool things that you can find by just, you know, world hopping. That's why we have the show. But at the same time, there's a lot of garbage that you find by jumping around, and it's mostly prefab worlds and all that jazz, and it gets kind of boring, because when the worlds are mostly just, you know, lazy fucking prefabs, then what the heck is there to see?
Exactly, there isn't much, like, flavor. There isn't anything original. Sure, a person might, like, put up photos of, like, their friend group, their significant other.
Yeah, that's nice when you do that effort.
At the end of the day, that's all they really customize. Like, sure, there are those people who are bolder and who make actual physical changes to the world, which, that's cool. But
yes.
There's still there's a severe lack of creativity. No. I know. Spell.
Do you?
Yes. I sounded so offended.
Are you sure?
Oh my We're business people.
We're
We do
smart.
business.
We're not smart.
We're smart. No, we're not.
We're definitely not. Yeah, there's a severe lack of creativity, and that's where, like, these things go, like, hand in hand. And it really sucks, because when you have no creativity, what do? Oh, hey, let's slap a prefab on. Like, where is, like, as you said, where's the, mods for it?
Yeah, where's the flavor? It's like opening a fucking cup of, like, instant noodles and there's no flavor pack in it. What the
Exactly.
fuck?
Like, at least modify it, put some mods, and put a little bit of fucking, you know what we like to call effort.
Yeah, because realistically, sure, you're gonna fucking boil the noodles and eat them because you're hungry, but it's not gonna taste good.
Yeah, like, it's just gonna be bland noodle flavor, which is, you know, if it's not already flavored, it's gonna taste like nothing. It's just gonna taste like the boiled water. And if you don't put even salt into that boiled water, what the hell are you doing with your life?
Yeah, true, because, like, oh, the argument could be like, oh, if you don't like it, not having the flavor packet in it, just make your own. It's like, that's why I fucking bought it, though.
Yeah, but that's also...
I didn't want to make my own.
Yeah, and that's, once again, where this entire thing goes, because if you buy a prefab because, you know, you want to buy it so that it looks cool, then you're lacking in the creativity. It goes into no creativity. And it's like having the instant noodles without, you know, having the flavor packet, because the whole point of a flavor packetless noodle is to buy it, it's pre-done basically for you, and then you mod it by giving it your own flavor, and you put in effort, and you finally get something out of it.
And it'll be fucking tasty, yeah.
Exactly. That's how you get a good yum yum noodle at that point.
That's how you get a good yum yum world, bro.
Yeah, because if you...
Basic fucking math.
Yeah, well, prefabs do suck. I do believe prefabs fucking suck. They're out there to help you get started. They're an easy way out. And there's nothing wrong with the easy way out. For example, people love Wispy Woo's worlds. They love all these random booth worlds that people have uploaded and are selling and all that jazz. But for the most part, they are very bland because people don't want to put the effort into it. Because, you know, it's hard. It's like the avatars as well. Like with prefab avatars, you have, we go here, you have the E-avies. I'm personally against E-avatars because oftentimes they have very unoptimized textures, they kind of just look ugly, and they're all over the place. Is there anything wrong with it? Not really. There's nothing wrong with it if you like that style, because that's the Western style of avies that people... Like, they wouldn't exist if people wouldn't like them.
Yeah, exactly.
But the same thing goes for also booth avies.
Yeah, because, let's be real, when have you ever seen a bare bones booth model that doesn't have clothing, fucking toggles, fucking stim toys, add-ons, world constraints? The name is different.
Yes.
The only times when you see a bare bones booth model is when, you know, you see the actual sample model.
Yes, that is usually the most bare bones that it can be. When people buy a booth model, generally that booth model that you bought has more stuff than the public version, which is usually the sample avi, or the ones that people, you know, usually upload because those get taken down very often. Case in point, the fucking,
Yeah.
What's the one that fucking Majora likes to use?
Oh, the Mame Hinata.
Yeah, Mames. Those get deleted very often, but they are also some of the more creative avis because they have a lot of shit in them. Where'd I get a crowbar?
You feel very strongly about this one.
I feel very strongly about the situation, apparently. Where the fuck did I pull a crowbar out of? Hey, what the fuck?
That shit materialized out of, like, water particles in the
Fucking
air.
disappear. How the fuck did I do
Put
that?
it away.
I'm scared of that. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but yeah, the Mama Hinaras are cool boof abbies, and the basic version of it, even that comes with so much customization. It's optimized.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Because if we do a divide between these two, it is an opt. Fucking there we go. Unoptimized very often, while boof is usually optimized. Usually.
Oh, it's optimized as fuck.
Yeah, because for example, this that I'm wearing is a boof avatar. He comes with a lot of customization, and
So
I
what's
put the
the
effort
one?
into it to actually modify it. To a point.
Uh-huh.
I try and put effort into it. Is it going to be the most grand thing ever where I put like a fucking globe that appears in my hand? Fuck no. I do little things that make it more personalized. Because it's fine as it is. For example, the hair is good, I like that, I changed the colors of it, I put the fucking... I literally just went to Zenless Zero and stole fucking this and was like, hey, yo, you know what? That's mine. That's fucking mine.
Oh, nah, that shit is mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
boy.
These also, like, both E-Abbies and Boof models both have the same problem where if you have a prefab version, it gets boring. They are both, at the same time,
absolutely.
extremely fucking... Let's grab it from there.
Boring.
Yeah. Let's make it bland. Let's make clay divide there. Because if you don't put any effort into making them cool or look cool, they're gonna be very boring. They're gonna be very dull. It gets very meh. It's the same thing with furry abbies as well. If Rumi was here, they would actually talk about those as well.
Exactly.
And furry avatars, there are some very creative ones out there, but a lot of them are very just my fucking tunes.
Yeah, lots of retextures, lots of recolors, remodeling. It's
And at the
nothing
end of the
that
day,
ever
it's still the same.
Nothing that ever feels truly original, you know what I'm saying?
Oreganoli.
Oregano?
Oreganoli, striganoli.
Stromboli?
Sure, let's go with that.
Stromboli, yeah.
Avatars are like pasta. Let's go here. Let's agree on that. Avatars are like pasta. They can be... You can call them different things, but at the end of the day, they're still the same shit if you don't actually put in the effort to add something to it or make it into something completely
Right.
different.
Uh-huh. Stromboli? I should preface Stromboli is not pasta. It's like pizza ingredients folded inside of dough. Like a calzone, but like cylindrical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, so prefabs, they suck generally. If you're going to make something that's
Yeah.
creative, like actually put in the effort, and you want to make something that's creative,
Creative. What's your favorite
creativo.
idea?
If you want creativo,
Creative. What's your favorite idea? I just make creative. Creativo.
yeah, if you want to have something that's creativo, yoink from a video game, for example. Like, actually make the effort and just go and get it from somewhere. There we go.
Yes.
Yes, just go and actually, like, yoink from a video game or something, and make that into a world. There's a lot of people who do that already. We have PSO worlds, Final Fantasy worlds, we have Street Fighter, Gears of War, etc. People want to see those in VR, or make something based on it. Just like, let's put like based.
Based on what?
Based on video games.
Based and epic and red.
Yeah. Because we can go also creativo based from video game or creativo yoink from video game. Because that's easier to do. Because if you're going to get also creative with it and doing like from prefabs, you gotta fucking combo the fucking prefs. You gotta combo the prefs. And if you do that, you can create something that's kind of cool. Because I have a feeling that even this, at the end of the day, might be a prefab that you can probably get.
Yeah, probably.
But it's been comboed so nicely, even though it's like, you know, very bland white. It does the job. It works. It doesn't distract. And at the end of the day, you don't need to have 5 billion fucking lights. Because that's another thing. Fucking
like,
bloom.
Oh god, yeah. I know it's like, oh, you can just turn down your own bloom. I don't wanna. I don't feel like having to do that.
I mean, it's, like the egregious amount of bloom sucks.
Another thing that like stifles people from actually being creative is the one big thing that everyone fucking hates. It's 2 letters. Say it with me, kids. Artificial intelligence! You know how many worlds that you've seen with, like, a fucking thumbnail that is AI?
Yes!
And then it turns out that it's a fucking prefab!
Yeah, it's a prefab, and the thumbnail lies. Let's put it there. Thumb lies. The thumbnail lies because it's AI generated. And let me say this clearly. You can use AI very, very, very creatively to help you out. But that's just the thing. It's meant to help you out, not do the job for you. Stop making it do the entire thing for you. Let it create a little thing known as a blueprint or a concept. And then when you look at that concept, open up Blender, Unity, whatever the heck you want to, even a piece of paper. Grab a piece of paper and start going like on it. Scribble on it. Make it your own. Do as much as you can to then make it into a real good thing. Don't just let it be like it is, and make sure it doesn't steal from others.
Yeah, because most generative AI is stinky.
Yes, it is very stinky. And very much just yoinks from others. That's the TikTok AI. Which I fucking hate. It is garbo, garbunzel, garbungle. Just utter and atrociously garbage. It is garbaggio. Because I've seen some worlds where they actually used AI to create the textures for them. And it looked very funky, very obviously low effort. But there was one world where they tested it out by having it generate the world layout. But they worked on it manually afterwards. They let it create the layout, and then they just made on top of it. Yeah, they basically tried to encase it.
Yeah, like that sort of thing where they like branch off of it and eventually just remove the fucking thing that started it from the AI is fine. But if you're using fucking AI to even just generate like textures and shit, because what you can't find textures for 3-dimensional objects online? Huh? If you're doing that shit, that's mega cringe!
Yes, it is! And that is something that sucks with creating worlds and just avatars in general. Stop relying on AI to do that. Luckily enough, we don't have it in massive droves. Mostly it's just thumbnails. But there are worlds out there that are AI generated, which some of them can be an interesting concept. As conceptually interesting. On paper and on hand, please no. If you want to draw a hand, actually make the effort to just, you know, grab your fucking hand, even do that. There we go, now we have a hand. No AI needed.
Whoever's hand this belonged to, their mother surely drank pregnant.
Bruh.
I'm being honest.
Well, I guess I gotta spill the coffee now and go kill myself. I'm grabbing that eraser. We need to destroy that, but regardless. Dink! Wow, that was effective. Holy shit.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah. But yeah, like
Local man finds out erases things.
You couldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you?
I would.
Oh, sweet heavens, my scapula!
My scapula! My trombombula! Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
Yeah. Prefabs suck. Can be used creatively, mostly will not be used creatively because people lack the creativity, and they're lazy. I'm lazy, but I'm creative lazy. I want to figure out the easiest way to do things, but also modify them as much as possible so they're not the same thing. Same thing goes for avatar creation. Just actually spend the effort, do something, make it your own. Don't just use the inbuilt things to customize the Avi and call it your own, because that's not your own anymore. Sure, you uploaded it, but you didn't do anything to change it. Change the size of the Avi, change the hands, change the hair, put a new texture, make a new thing on it, go into a video game, take a screenshot of a random NPC's face and put it on your face. That would be funny. Or mega cringe, but either way, it's creative.
It's a little better how you fucking go about it. But yeah, all in all, if you want cool shit, then you gotta be willing to put in the effort. That's the biggest fucking thing.
Effort. And no,
That's
not Fortnite.
effort. Oh my god, okay, because effort is cool.
Exactly. Effort is very
mega
cool.
And if you want to be mega cool, you gotta put in the effort to be cool.
Exactly.
It's like how... This is sort of unrelated, but it's like how people will be like, oh, I'm a nice person. You don't have to say that. If you're a nice person, you put in the effort.
Yes. A nice person will never say that they're an actual nice person.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
A nice person will just exist, and if you go talk to them, they'll be like, oh, hey, how's it going?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And all that, yeah. They will treat you like a normal human being. However, do not think that just because someone's a nice person that they will accept everything that you do or whom you are. They still have their own views and stuff, which can lead to conflicts. It happens.
Yep.
Which leads us to our next location, and the next thing that we're gonna talk about. Come here, camera. I will yoink you. And we will move over here. Bonk.
We will
To the clock. And now we will talk about people.
Oh wait, there are other pens!
Oh my god, there's more pens! Hold up, I'm leaving these pens over here.
Swagadelic. Fuck.
I'll leave the yellow pen over there.
Yeah. Alright, what color you want, gang? What color you
I don't know,
want?
you just grab one. You're
Blue or
green.
bluer? Gren. Yeah, I am in fact Gren.
Very much. I will grab blue.
I am very Gren.
And now, we get to talk about the next thing, which is people!
People. Oh
Yes.
boy, people.
Let's talk about people and how they are acting in both publics And everywhere else, yes, that is very small, and I don't give a fuck if people can see that
My
properly.
God.
Because,
It's fine.
let's go over here to where Zombambo is, and let's talk about people in pubs. You know, public.
Public.
Yes,
Yeah, just
fixed.
there you go. Yeah, public.
The pee became pregnant. Yes. People in public and
Okay,
how they act.
Okay, so
Let's make it over there so
as
you
y'all
can draw.
usually know, as you know, people in public instances can be like one of like three things, in my opinion. Okay, so they could be one, normal. These are the cool people that you see that you have genuinely nice conversations with, and they don't fucking bother people, they don't fucking scream slurs at you, they're not like trying to push some kind of stupid nonsense onto you. These are the good people. We like these people. And then two, there's the degens. And I don't even just mean like people acting goonerish. I'm talking
Actual
about
degenerates.
any kind of degenerate. Whether that's like people gooning and fucking being overly way too sexual in public, not wearing revealing outfits or just being a little kind of lewd to themselves. That's fine, that's whatever. I'm talking people who will like go up, lift up people's skirts, grab their boobs, fucking
Perverts.
be like, oh, you gotta dig that thing. Yeah, no, we do not like these motherfuckers. And these also include people who drink heavily, who are like abusing drugs, not even
Substance
just weed,
abusers.
because let's face it, yes, exactly. If you smoke weed so much every single fucking day, that you have a problem. You're just as
It
bad
will
as the
affect you.
alcoholics. Mm-hmm,
Yes, because it's
And
still
we
a
don't like
substance
those
that affects your mental capacity and everything else inside of you.
Exactly. And then three, the racist.
The racist. The blatantly racist trolls. And people.
And the people that we really do not like. No, we don't like this person because somehow they always infect everything that we do, and they're always somehow celebrated by people. For instance, a certain person, I don't know if I'm allowed to name names, somebody who frequents the pug, who has some very stupid fucking opinions about people living in certain places. Meanwhile, they're super backwards on their own.
Yeah, we don't talk about
Oh,
the names
man.
currently because that's not the whole point of this. But just as an
It's
example, it is somebody
because-
who appears at the pub because that's where we've seen it happen very often. And it also happens in a lot of
these-
other places.
Exactly, and these people are always like somehow celebrated. They get like, for example, like with the rise of the world constraint, like pug instances, people will get decorations added onto this avatar that basically force you to remember that those people exist. You know,
Yes.
like a photo or like a so and so was here, so and so's corner. This thing has their like face on it, and it forces you to fucking be like, ah, yeah, that fucking asshole is still here. Fuck.
Yeah, and there's nothing you
And
can
it
really
makes you
do
like
about
a
it.
place less.
Yeah.
All of these things make it so you don't enjoy the places where you hang out with your friends.
Yeah. That's basically like condensing it into the three categories. The funny part about these is that the racist is always on its own. They will always be on their own. Degens can coexist with normies. They can still exist. There is a point to the degens, because the degens are basically, you know, the trolls and stuff, the lesser ones. But for the most part, there is also the bad ones, who are just the actual fucking pervs. Let's go and just make that clear. Like, if your whole thing is going up to somebody, lifting their skirt, and constantly just commenting, like, on how much you want to fucking bang them or something, that's a fucking... what the fuck?
Those are pixels, gang, plus you don't... It may be the pug, but you don't know how old somebody is. Remember.
Yes. Because there is a fine line between appreciating an avatar for how it looks, and a fine line between... oh hey, you're committing an actual felony. Remember, laws still apply online. Case in point, there was a case where somebody actually multiple people got sued and went to court because they did something to a, what was it, a UK female teenager, something like that. I remember that case was a big dealio. And it has given, unfortunately, a rise to concerns around VR chat and causing things like easy anti-cheat and stuff to just come up, where people are trying to like yell for like more moderation or more verification, blah blah blah. I'm fine with the ID verification. I don't really mind that. However, I knew that the ID verification was gonna go to shit because the ID verified publics are actually kind of fucking cringy.
They're super clingy. It's basically these breeding grounds for degenerates and racists to fucking flourish and have no issues with anybody, because what are they gonna do? You can't kick somebody out just for speaking their mind. You can't kick them out because they're not minors.
Yeah. And I know we have a thing called self-moderation, which is kind of cool that we have it, which we will move backwards so we can talk about that now. Because we have something that people do not do, which is the self-mod.
Yeah, and that is very easy things, i.e. mute button. Somebody's being too fucking loud? Oh well, fucking mute their ass.
Yes, mute
Then
them or use the volume slider.
If they get pissy at you because they're being fucking loud and they're screaming the N-word really loudly over and over and over again, and they get mad at you because you muted them, that's their fault.
Yes.
There is also the hide avatar. I had to personally fucking get to know this one because I was acting a fool.
Yes, if you don't like what you see or somebody wears something, use hide avi.
Hide that shit. Hide that shit, gang.
Yes.
Exactly.
There's also something else that we can do, which is if people like to, for example, touch you over and over again, you can put a little button that stops interactions. You have the actual stop interaction. I am moving upwards in the world, apparently.
Yeah. Finally. Moving up
Oh
in
my
the
god.
world.
I don't
Proud
wanna.
of me, Gerald.
Yeah, there is the stop interaction. That way people cannot interact with your avatar. Is that still gonna fucking,
Phantom sense. I can feel you touching my tail.
We feel you touching my hair. That's what that is for.
No, this is meant to stop people from messing with your avatar stuff, for example, your hair. If you want to stop them from actually, like, touching you and stuff because you're like a fandom bitch.
This is a big one for
There's
those
thing
fucking
called-
furries.
There's a thing called comfort space or personal space.
Yeah, it's a real easy button. Oh, I don't want to have to put that on with my friends. Just turn it off.
If you're going to a public, too bad. Use it.
Oh, well.
And then we have the ultimate. The last line that you can cross that is so fucking strong. Everybody's favorite little button that should be used very fucking often. Can you say what it is? Do you know what it is? It's the block
It's
button.
The block button.
Yes, somebody's mega cringe. They're trolling. They're being a cunt. Block their ass.
Block.
Wow.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
so weird that we have a button for that. I don't want to see zombies bullshit. Block.
Block.
They don't want to see
don't
my
wanna
shit.
fucking hear-
Block.
Block. Oh, I don't want people to block me because that means they don't like me. Oh, well, it's the internet. You don't know them.
Hello,
Oh,
bacon.
I don't want to be rude. Maybe they are fucking only like this a little bit. Don't matter. Block.
Exactly. Bacon, we're talking about people on VR chat and how stuff has been going. And it's unfortunately like, this is like the negative side that we have had to witness where people don't use these. These are your first line and last line of defense against anything that happens in the virtual space. In the beginning, this is what you're supposed to use.
In the beginning, this is how you do it. And
Yes.
it's like, it's like, oh, fucking, there's new shit. Like, oh, what if I don't want to see somebody's print? What if I don't want to see their emoji? You could still hide that shit.
Yes, you can actually turn off text boxes as well. That works. You can turn off emojis, you can turn off stickers. There's a lot of things that people have to use. The only thing that you cannot hide currently are the items that can be spawned, for example, the reference cube and the bubble blaster.
Yep.
Those are the only two things
Those are
that you can't.
inoffensive little items.
For now.
Mm-hmm.
All I heard was something about sucking. Yeah, people suck. They suck
Yeah,
pickles.
people suck.
Yes. But people also fucking rock. Because there are some actually cool dudes in Publix that can do cool shit. And despite us having this
do we get to talk about our
major
goat?
wall of... We get to talk about a lot of cool shit. We have the wall of basically shame here with people in Publix. And a lot of this, like a lot of these people that go to Publix should be condemned into a private instance. And there's also the other thing with like using these is you have the group moderation, which is something that you shouldn't rely on.
Yeah, because let's face it, as much as we love our pug constraint instances like yield overlay, like pug dwellers, like pug fuggers, RIP, you cannot rely on them as other grown adults to babysit you, a grown adult. Because
Yes.
it's not their job. They are not paid for that. If they were, they would give a fuck. And a lot of the times, these group instances do not appoint moderation teams to actually comb the area, make sure everything is safe. You know?
Yeah, they only do it when they have to, which is like if somebody's actually like trying to crash a lobby, they will then block them and ban them from the group etc. But most of the times, group moderation does nothing. The group moderation is only there to keep and make sure that the group stays as what it is, a group that they want to be in. If somebody comes in there causing issues and bashing the group, most likely they will just get kicked out of there by the group moderation. They will, however, not deal with your personal bullshit. They're not meant to. That is not their job. Their job is not to watch your ass. Hey, Ruby wants to come. Oh, hell yeah. I can smell you, for fuck's sake. Yeah, their job is not to keep watch on you 24/7. Their job is just to make sure that the instance is running. That's all it is. It's just to show that there's a like-minded place that people can hang around in. Which happens very often.
Yes.
And despite it all, sometimes groups can be either the coolest places or the worst places, and it happens. You can't really do much about that. And yeah, this is a negative wall, basically. Which kinda sucks that we have so much negativity that happens, but also a little bit of positivity, which is what you're supposed to be using. And now we can move on to the little positive side. We need to grab another cool wall. Yeah, let's grab this wall now. Let's put it like right there.
I wonder if there's any more markers downstairs.
I didn't see any down there. It'll be fine. I'm gonna put the guys into the fucking aquarium. Now let's talk about the public cool guys.
Stay your asses in there. Yes, the cool guys, like one of our goats.
Let's go with the cool wall.
The cool wall. That
Yeah.
pen hates you, bro.
It does. This is the cool men.
The cool man.
Yes, we got cool men, not cool meth.
Yes.
Yes,
Hello,
like
Ruby.
our fucking goat. Our fucking
Hi.
goat. Go, Shujin Glass.
Love that motherfucker. Please check out their stuff. Yeah.
The cool people are basically the people who hang around in both privates, publics, etc., who are decent people. They're the ones who do creative stuff. And some of the creative stuff. Let's make sure, like, let's go. Tivo again. Because apparently I cannot spell nothing more. But the creativo people, for example, they put on, like, let's say, a performance.
Yeah, like our friends in the Aloha crew.
Yeah. Let's go with perform. There we go.
Wait, so by that logic, I'm one of the cool people then.
Yes. Because you're not
mean,
actually causing
yeah,
issues to
yeah.
anybody. Not meth, damn it. Yeah, exactly, Barber.
basically.
Yeah, one of them is, for example, Barber, who just showed up in chat.
Oh, hi,
They're
Barber.
one- Yes, they're one of the cool people. Has some ridge rays in the
Our
background.
homie Barber here and our other homie Spario slash Bleedy Might will perform live music at the Pug. Sure, it's not their own original music, which people get fucking like bent out of shape for, which whatever. But they're still doing something cool and fun. They're not just sitting in the fucking corner all the time, just being miserable and drinking themselves into a hole. They're
Yeah.
doing something.
Exactly. Rumi, you can get a pen from there. Grab the white blue
The
pen.
light blue.
Yeah, the light blue.
Yeah.
Or whatever light green it is. That's your pen now.
Oh yay, my pen.
Yes.
I'm just trying
And-
to pick up on the context because I've been gone.
That's fine. The context is basically, now we're talking about like the positive sides of like the publics and people in general.
The Coolman.
Yes, Barber says hi. And we talked about the negative side. We can go back to them and talk about them a bit so that you can share your side as well. But, for example, cool
Oh, I have so
people.
many.
Yes, the cool people. They can be very creative, which is like, you know, they do performances. They're very like... They creatively, like, make something. They're usually just, you know, vibing,
We love our
talking.
vibers.
I mean, the other people that can fall under like the cool bracket as well is, you know, the actually friendly people because they're hard to come by these days.
Yes,
Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. Like Doug. We missed you, Doug. Let's come home.
Dougothy, come home. It's been 65 years.
Come home!
You're still in the coma.
We have coffee for you and Legos and Bobbeder Hobder.
The friendly peeps.
Spell.
Don't worry, none of us can spell.
Oh, I'm so short in this avatar.
You are?
I was supposed to say I can spell. I had a hard time spelling creativity over there.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, creativity is a hard word to spell though. I'll give you that one.
No, it's not. It's
No, it
not,
actually
though.
is.
Nuh-uh. For you.
That's why you write creativo.
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 Yeah, creativo.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Creativo.
Yeah, the friendly people. They're some of the nicest people that you can find who just, you know, they're there for a good time. They're there for literally
they're there
just...
for fun. They're just there to catch a vibe, make new friends, and even just to randomly chat with people.
Yeah, they
Exactly,
don't care
like, we
about
met
what you
Also, the most
wear.
people that normally get blocked first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which is weird.
yeah. Basically,
weird.
they're there for having a good time. They like to talk to people, vibe and stuff. And it literally just usually goes from there. You have the creative side, which are just, you know, you have the performance artist. Unfortunately, sometimes those creative, good people are snobs, dickheads, and want to be the center
Yeah.
of attention.
Absolutely.
Pepper. Somebody just threw fucking pepper at my fucking nose. Oh my god. Sorry,
Also,
I had a
that's my
sneeze.
fault. I've been cooking all day.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. And oftentimes they become worse than what they're supposed to be. They're doing a good thing, but then it goes to the bad side, which sucks ass. There's
They're
the
doing
vibe
a
in
good
talking
thing,
people.
but also kind of with the malicious intent of it of I want to be the center of attention, and that's something that
Yeah.
I've noticed as well with the freestyle dancers.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
they will ignore you if you're like dancing beside them. So I love dancing with people in public lobbies. It is so much fun.
Mhm.
But they will ignore you, and then they'll turn around and be like, "Why are you not giving me praise?" And then block you or leave you alone or whatever. They're not just there to have fun.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Exactly.
mhm.
It's like a competition, but that is
Oh, yeah.
something that we will talk about on the other wall, which is I wonder, do you actually see all the text that is all around?
Yes, it just loaded in like 2 minutes ago.
Good. That is good.
Okay,
Then you can
good.
actually pick up on context on those and also our spelling mistakes and everything else that we've done.
Me picking up on context, never gonna happen.
Fair enough.
Lol.
And like the good times and stuff, they always happen when you least like expect it. If you go into a public,
Oh,
there's always gonna
absolutely.
be a group that's gonna have a good time there. They get often targeted by other people and trolls and whatnot, but a lot of times they also are the ones who use the actual self-moderation tools, which we spoke about on the other wall. And that's a U. That's not an O.
Oh, why did you spell good like that?
Because good.
Cause it's funny.
Yeah, funky,
It's funny.
bro.
God forbid a man can't be funny in this
That
economy.
looks like a
Rooney.
Dorito.
It is a Dorito now. And
Doritos.
that's another thing that I like. We have so many like cool people in VR chat that can actually make people laugh and have a good time without having a negative impact on people. But we also have the good people who are very talented creators and can do cool shit. For example, we can talk about these because these are cool, like actually cool people like Lolathon. Their content is, even though it's kind of cringy, it's cool. They do a funny thing to make people laugh, to make them happy, right?
Same as people like Chris Quits Reality and them.
Yes,
They just do
The-
goofy fun stuff.
exactly. And inadvertently, unfortunately, no matter how much they mean like good things, it also becomes a bad thing because people try to copycat.
Yes.
And the copycats are the ones who cause problems, which suck ass, because the good people, they can't be good people because people cause issues. Sucks. But we met a lot of people who like to do funny things. Because with the cool myth, we got the people who do, for example, roleplay. Like the Monster Hunter folks.
Oh, those people are fun.
Yes.
Yeah, like with our buddy Doug, he is fucking great for a bit. As soon as we get it, as soon as like we start doing a bit, he's like there. He's committed to it. That's
Yeah.
what makes him so fucking funny.
Exactly, and the creative people, the performance and stuff, goes hand in hand with, roleplay. And the vibe and talking, that can also be part of roleplay. They all go
Isn't
hand in
VR
hand.
Chat, I'm gonna say something here. Isn't VR chat as a whole just a big kind of roleplay thing since we're actually role-playing avatars?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
You could say
sort
that.
of.
Just saying.
You could say that. It's 100% correct.
Which means that technically you're not supposed to take it seriously because you're not supposed to take roleplay seriously. It's supposed to be fun and goofy.
Yeah, this is not a serious Dark RP server from Gmod.
Oh god.
Nor Pony RP.
You threw me right back there.
Oof.
Yes. I'm a spin for a bit.
Man's really just pulled like a little happy jig.
Hell yeah. And if you see cool people, go actually talk to them. Always go and talk. I'm just gonna do the box thing. Go. I don't know why I'm writing it in this way, but sure we ball. Go talk. Literally, go talk to them. Don't be afraid to actually talk to them. Social anxiety can be a bitch, but these people are there to actually, talk. They're here to hang around. They're here to have a fun time. You can gauge what happens by just actually talking to them like a normal human being. Don't immediately go up and be
Yeah,
like,
don't,
hey, nice
like-
fucking rack, baby.
Yeah, like don't Don't fucking be an idiot. Like, talk to them how you would talk to somebody in real life. You know, don't fucking immediately get up on them like that. Cause like, I don't know about y'all, but like, if y'all come up to me, like right here, and I back away, that's not a cue for you to come closer, gang.
Yeah, don't
Like,
keep
that right
closing
there.
up.
If someone backs off, you don't close that distance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Arm's
because
That
length.
distance there
Would
for
you-
a reason.
would you
Yeah,
fucking do that
arm's
shit in
fucking
real
length.
life?
no, the fuck you wouldn't. No, the
Exactly.
fuck you would
You're
not
about
do
to
that
stop me
shit.
for a second.
no, like that's a little etiquette of how to be a good person is don't get up in their biz, don't immediately yell racial slurs, don't just start arguing or yelling at things. Listen for a while, try to pick up on the context. If you can't, ask them what's going on, what they're talking about, and they might answer you in a nice way. Some people are dickheads no matter what, so you can't please them. You can't win. You can't always win with just shit. It happens. Life's fucking tough.
Fucking shit.
But for the most part, you will usually get an answer that's like, oh, we're just talking about like this or that or blah blah blah. And the best thing that you can do is, if you don't want to be partaking in the conversation, just go, oh, okay, this is not really something that I understand, so I'll let you guys be and just move on. Don't be just like, hey, yo, furry, what's up, mama? Want to go bang in the
I
back?
will
pub?
end you.
Exactly.
I will block you.
Oh, hey, self-moderation.
Wow, crazy how that works.
If you block
So
me, I
easy.
win.
I'm still gonna block you even if you say that. I don't care
Exactly.
if you win or not.
Exactly. Because that's something that also happens. Don't let trolls win. Do not talk to trolls. Do not feed them. If they say that they win if you block them, just block them anyways.
Just block them anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, the bit ends there.
Yeah,
They will continue the
yeah,
bit
'cause-
on their own, but they don't exist anymore for you.
Exactly, because realistically, if they are considering you blocking them on a social platform like VR chat a win,
They have such a low
sad their
life.
life is.
Yes.
Exactly.
And with that, we can
If
go
your
back to the other
entire
wall.
like dopamine and stuff, your entire dopamine feed comes from ruining other people's days and knowing you're giving them a bad time. That's a really sad life. Please work on that.
Yes,
Yeah, it's like,
indeed.
bro. Quit being lame.
Sucks a lot. Now, let's move over to the negative wall so we can talk more about that. I'll also move that pen over here, and then I'll move the camera as well. Boink. Camera.
These
I
lights
love
are
how the
right
first thing
here.
I see is degens.
Yeah, as long as we're
Yeah.
that. Not me.
It's
Yes.
yeah.
So, we have people. People suck. They don't use self-moderation very often. We already talked about that. This is something they should use. You have the mute function, hide avatar, you have the fucking, you can stop interacting with them. You can turn them off. You can use your comfort space, your fucking personal space, to stop people from getting in your biz.
Yes.
Please use that. You have the block button, which is the ultimate fucking button that wins everything. Everything ends there.
Yes.
Everything ends with the block button, but there is also one other option if you are having a bad time in a world with a group of people, and this is something that I think more people should do. You can, and surprisingly, you can just leave
Oh yeah, that's another one.
just
Yeah,
leave.
See?
That is the end
with
all
no
be all. Just
repercussions.
Yeah, you can leave.
and then other things, culling. Your avatar culling. If somebody downstairs
Use
is
it.
making you lag, or it's just fucking like bothering you, culling. Also, earmuff mode. I use this shit a lot.
Yeah, those as
I'm
well.
pretty much always in earmuff mode. Who is messaging me on Discord?
I don't know. Somebody.
Buff, yeah.
Ear muffin.
I
Sleep, can you go
fucking
tell
messed
Kirk
there.
off? He's messaging me.
No. What am I, his dad?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Nope.
But yeah, that's kind of
Fuck.
like the main things of VR chat when it comes down to self-moderation. The features are there. I don't know why people don't use them.
Yeah.
And if it all comes down to it, and the instance is just inherently bad, you can just leave.
Yeah.
Either leave
just go
that
somewhere
instance,
else, bro.
leave the game. It's not that deep.
Yeah, and if
It's
you
not
want,
that hard.
there's another here as well that you can do. Guess what you can do as well? If you really want to do this, make your own
You can uninstall
instance.
VR chat. Oh,
Yeah, make your own, gamer. Oh, I was gonna say uninstall your chat.
That
me
works
and
too.
Tom's are on the same brain cell here. If VRChat is failing you over and over and over, you can just uninstall the game.
Just get rid of it, dude.
Exactly.
If it does
It's
not
not
spark
the
joy.
end all.
Do not keep it.
Yeah, if you're not having a good time, just fucking uninstall. But if you really want to stay around and you like the world and stuff, but you don't like the group that you're in, make your own instance. Make your own group.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really not that hard, because if you make your own instance, guess what you can do? You can
You can
group mod
self-moderate it.
yourself. Yes. You get to
Exactly,
decide who's
man.
there, but don't start complaining if people don't like joining that place because you're kicking a lot of people out because you're a stiff ass fuck. Don't
and that's
expect
what we
people.
like to call power hungry.
Yes, because group moderation and self-moderation can go a little bit too heavy. Group moderation, for instance, is something that people abuse a lot. Unfortunately. However, some places don't use it at all, which is a Wild West, as it should be, and they literally just tell you, use your own fucking things. If somebody's causing political issues, like yelling like, oh hey, I support this and this, or like, we should do this and this, and you don't agree with it, mute, block, whatever the fuck.
The
Don't go
random person that
running.
walks in and just goes, oh, hi.
Yeah, don't run up to
There's
somebody
always
like, oh
those
hey,
people."
that guy just did the Hitler salute. Ban him, zombie, ban him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, example. If person A and person B are hanging out in an instance, and person B's friend shows up and starts acting a fool, it is not person B's job to mitigate them. Okay?
No.
Fucking A and B can talk about it, be like, hey, B, your friend is kind of acting a jackass, so don't get upset if I kick him. And then it just goes from there. If that friend is acting a fucking fool and is told, like, hey, can you chill the fuck out? And then continues to do so, that's just natural repercussions, baby. Simple fucking math.
Exactly. And
Since we're
Don't-
kind of on this thing as well of like blocking people. Oh, you go first.
no, I was just about to say something stupid, but I forgot what the fuck I was saying.
Oh, okay. And we're going on this thing about like blocking people and like person A and person B and stuff like that. If I am in an instance and I have somebody blocked, don't get someone else to come up and talk to me about why I blocked them. I have my own reasoning. They did something to me.
Yes.
That is none of your business.
Exactly.
That is not
like,
your
I'll have-
problem.
Yeah.
I'll have people come up to me when I'm at the pug, and we're all just chilling and be like, oh, why did you mute this guy? Because he was annoying.
Yeah, that's it.
Because he did something
Point blank.
stupid.
Yeah.
That's the only explanation they need.
Yeah,
Play
sometimes.
stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have somebody come up to you and ask you, like, why do you have something like this? Or why did you do this? Just to get, like, clarification. Or maybe the other person's like, hey, the person who you got blocked, this and this person, wants to apologize, so can you just, like, unblock them for a sec?
Oh yeah,
Like,
the
that's
apology
possible,
thing is fine.
But
I've
still,
done that.
Mm-hmm.
that's a bit sus. But that's
And
fine.
what
That's an
would
understandable one.
The said blocked person has actively gone up to like a random group. So this happened the other day. I had someone blocked in an instance, and that blocked person went to the other group of 6 people. All 6 people came over and started bombarding me with questions about why I had blocked said precious being. Whereas that person had tried to get me to join a polyamorous with them, which I was not interested in the slightest.
Yes.
Gross.
So I have blocked them.
Yeah. It happens.
And of course, they didn't believe me because they knew the other person better, so they didn't believe me, so they all blocked me too. So that removed that problem.
Oh, hell yeah, group mentality.
Love.
Oh yeah, that goes into another thing that happened yesterday, if I remember correctly, which is guilty by association.
Ah, yes.
Ooh, yeah.
We
Oh,
were hanging
yeah.
around at the pub listening to one of our friends perform, who, you know, they're doing a fun bit to make people happy, and it's funny. They enjoy playing music, but they don't want to just be there, like, playing the music and just all, like, just sitting there like a jukebox. They want to actually, like, make it into something of a show, which is, hey, That's putting in effort that we actually talked about
Oh,
earlier.
yeah, I've got a friend like that. They're really cool.
Yeah, and like it's like the dancers and the graffiti people and all sorts of people who do the extra mile of doing something at the same time. Or maybe they're actually using the music as a backdrop to talk about something specific and the music ties into it. They might be doing a performance of like playing out a role or something like that. But yeah, we would listen to our friend perform. And hilariously enough, one by one, a lot of us started getting blocked by random people because we were associating with one another. Just because we were in a circle having fun. And because one of us had one of them blocked, because the person who got blocked was a fucking schizophrenic fucking cunt, who shall not be named, he started going and throwing off a temper tantrum and doing the same to the others. Then there was a person who was running around trying to invite us to a group, which was basically insulting us in our face because he thought it was funny. And also this was some 18-year-old fucking cunt. Surprise, surprise. When the group got blocked from sending invites, he got pissy, blocked one of us, got blocked back, he unblocked them, then got unblocked because the other one was like, okay, maybe it was just a random thing. Then started going off like on a temper tantrum, yelling, laughing like an absolute fucking crack addict fucking idiot. And then promptly started blocking everybody because they were associated with that person. What the fuck is this mentality?
It's dumb.
It is.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all.
But at the same time, if those people are blocking, me, that immediately solves the problem. I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Exactly. We didn't have to deal with it anymore.
Time, I don't really care.
Yeah, sometimes it would be fun to know why you got blocked by some random person who you never met.
Oh yeah, that happened yesterday as well. I jumped into an instance. I'm like, I've never seen this person before in my life, and I'm on their block list.
Yeah, always leave a note if you block somebody, so you know why you blocked them. But if you get blocked by somebody, there's no way for you to know why, usually. Unless you actually are one of those fucking idiots who like plays music loudly from your microphone, which causes everybody to hate you, or you're like actually yelling something stupid, or you're an absolute fucking, I don't know, crack addict. Please stop doing crack, seek help. McDonald's has sponsored this moment.
What?
Don't worry about it. But yeah, so we have also the people who act weirdly in like lobbies and stuff. You have, like, if you go into a lobby, let's say a public lobby, don't expect people to dance to your tune. Do not expect people to do your job for you. Always do it yourself. And if that lobby is something that you don't enjoy and you're seeing more and more people not doing the thing that you enjoy, leave. The door is right there. You're free to leave. Nobody's chaining you down to keep you there. This is not a BDSM dungeon where somebody threw away the key after they chained you to a wall.
Okay.
This is the Chat.
Yeah, don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you.
Yes, and that's
There is
that
one
goes
thing
in.
I will say as well.
Go ahead.
Your enjoyment matters more than the other people that are around you. If you were in a lobby with some friends and you are not enjoying your time there, you can leave it with no repercussions, even if you are with your friends, because your enjoyment and your mental health matters more than the friends that you are with.
If
Yes.
they get upset with
That is a
you,
big thing.
For leaving because you are not having a good time and you didn't want to inconvenience them or like bring down the mood or whatever the fuck else have you, and they get upset with you for that, that's their problem.
Yes, and also, if you go into a lobby, please don't start a fight with everybody you see just because they're wearing something you don't like, or they're listening to something you don't like, or they're talking about some topic you might not enjoy. For example, let's say K-pop or something like that. Yes, I've actually had people going ape about like somebody liking K-pop, and they're like, "Oh my god, why do you like that garbage shit?"
bruh.
Or like
Because it
talking
makes my
about
brain go
series,
brr.
games, whatever the hell. For example, I don't like Elden Ring, and I've had so many issues where I've been talking to a friend and they ask me like, "What do I think about Elden Ring?" And I say, "I don't like it. It's garbage. I fucking hate it." And I explain why, and then I get assaulted by 50 other people because they're apparently offended by it. Please stop.
Oh yeah.
Sure, there are times where like people are talking about things that just shouldn't be talked about in public.
Burr brain.
Sexual encounters
Hello,
that
Kitty
are
Senpai.
too
Thank you for the follow.
detailed, things that are like gory, disgusting stuff. Just
Talks of things that just shouldn't be brought out in public. That's a little different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a time and a place for every single chat. And like, for example, if you're hanging around and like, let's say, you go into popcorn. You're all watching a movie about like, let's say, the Addams Family. And then somebody starts...
movie.
Yeah, Addams Family movie. Let's say somebody starts talking about, for example, what's happening in Saudi Arabia, for example. That's the wrong fucking time. Please stop. And it's going pretty good. Senpai, Kitty Senpai. We were just talking about like people in VR chat.
What in the
That's the name.
Yeah, I know.
That's Kitty Senpai's name. Yeah.
It just sounded really funny.
Yeah. And
how's it going, Senpai? Sorry, it's just I've been watching too much anime. It's terrible.
apparently Kitty Senpai's name is now.
I'm here.
Yeah, we're basically talking about how like people should use self-moderation and etc. and how they should act in publics, which is like we don't expect you to like act according to how we think you should, but rather how as a collective people should. So if you go into, for example,
Yeah,
a great pug, don't expect people to be prim and proper. Don't be an absolute dumbass. People will be wearing avatars that you don't like. Basically, just don't be an ass. Don't be an asshole. Be a decent person.
Exactly. Be decent.
Yeah, you
That's
can
the
wear
biggest thing.
you can wear basically anything you want in VR chat as long as it's not like you're full on hanging out with your fucking stick out. Do not hang with your stick out. Do not hang with your precious fucking kitty cat visible for everybody or your big milkers or whatever the fuck. Wear something
Exactly.
like that or this. And don't get offended by somebody's heavy, basically. If they have like big assets, don't get offended by it and stuff. Block button is there for a reason. Yeah, the door is there for a reason. Report is there for a reason. Exactly, everything is there for a reason.
Exactly.
Use it. But at the same time, like I met, we've had these issues where we've hang around as a group, like with friends and stuff, and some friend is one of these people who doesn't like to hear anything negative or a hard topic. Because I'm one of those people who likes to talk about everything. I love talking about every single thing. Of course, there's going to be a time where I'm just like, hey, I do want to talk about this right now. I'm not going to stop you guys from talking about it. I'm just not going to participate in it. I'm just going to be like, okay, that's fine. But don't stop others from talking about it just because you don't like it. I had this one buddy who just stares at me with like pleading eyes and just being like whimpering EDC on the like next to me. It's uncomfortable. Please stop.
That's weird as fuck.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually
That's
walk
more
away.
Like my fandom oriented, and that is weird.
Yes, it is,
when
and
the
it's one of the
stream
people
is
from
over,
that.
I want to know exactly who. Cause
Yeah, I need full context
Don't let
on
everybody
this.
go,
Now
yeah.
I'm curious.
Oh, you met them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's that one who was wearing the fucking
Really?
Care Bear Abby.
I'm trying to think. Oh
They
my
have showed up
God.
3 times in total, and one of the times was in Loro di Illyria, the fucking Venice Guilty Gear world, where they had their weird friend join who
Right.
had like the waste of space and whatnot in their fucking bio.
Oh
No,
my
that
god,
guy.
that person.
Yeah, but regardless. And
Anyway.
it's sad when it happens. Please, like, at least let other people enjoy their convos as much as you can. If you don't enjoy the topic, mute, remove yourself or whatever the heck and all that. Just let people talk because it's hard topics are supposed to be spoken about.
Yes.
Exactly.
And
Because at the end of the day, there's just one big thing that you gotta remember. That people nowadays, especially in this age of internet and this age of information, where everything is accessible at your fingertips, any answer could be
It's
possibly
minding
searched
your
for.
business.
Mind
Yes.
your fucking business.
The other thing to also
Yeah.
account for in VR chat as well, because everyone here is so diverse, everyone comes from different backgrounds, has different experiences. You don't meet people that are, the exact same. That dude in the mirror might be silent
Exactly.
for a reason. He could be going through something.
Mhm.
It's not hard to be a nice person.
it's really not.
If
There's
you're walking up to the
billion
person
people.
in the mirror and you're just yelling at them, why?
Yeah,
It
there's
makes
8
no sense.
Yeah, 8 billion people on planet Earth. Become a nice person That doesn't mean that you have to accept everybody or you have to be nice to every single person out there, but just don't be an ass.
Like if someone walks up to you and says hi, you just say hi back.
Yeah, just be like, hey,
You
what's
have
up?
no idea what that could mean to someone.
Yeah, it's like
If you walk
this
up to the
game-
person who's sitting there doing nothing, and you're just like, hey, are you doing okay? They might not
Right.
respond, but you
Exactly,
may have
Kitty.
just made their entire day.
Mhm. Like one big
Mind your
thing
biz.
that all three of us can fucking agree on, and I feel like chat can agree on too, is that people are always saying VR chat sucks. It's so ass now. It only sucks because you are making it suck. Go do
Yes.
something. Listen to some music.
Yes.
Take some photos. Go explore.
VR chat is
Go
infinitely
karaoke.
better when you don't take it seriously and you use it for its
Hey, that's in
purpose,
my
which is
bio.
actually chatting to somebody. Yeah, and I guess I wonder who you got it from.
I wonder who said get that to me.
Yeah, I wonder who.
I wonder.
I wonder when. I wonder. My-
I just wonder on the odd occasion.
Yeah, and I wander around a lot.
Yeah, like that video that I sent you.
Exactly. Yeah, senpai
Alright.
likes you. Mind your biz.
Yeah, I should put that on the shirt.
You should. Yeah, like we all agree on the fact that if you're going to go on VR chat, just don't go in on a negative. Do not start negative. Always start medium, neutral, and then be positive. If you're not enjoying something, go do something else. You have the entire VR chat out there. You don't have to spend it looking at a mirror. You don't have to spend it staring at a blank wall. You can stare at it after you like put crayons and whatnot on it. Do something, doodle, make like a stupid fish on it or something like that. Just be like, oh hey, I want to do something cool. Let's like do that.
Fish.
What the heck is that?
What even is
I don't know.
that?
I don't know. It's a lion now.
You know what? We're gonna turn this into a snake.
Oh my god, you gotta turn it into a snake.
Yep, I'm gonna turn it into a snake. It's gonna be
Alright.
a terrible snake, but it'll be a snake.
Well, it's infinitely funnier now.
That's certainly something.
Yeah, it's something.
Hey, no one said I was a good artist.
That's fine.
You know
There's
what,
somebody
you-
doing VR chat. People said to forget how many worlds there are to explore so many games that can be made. You read on TikTok, somebody said that VR chat was boring. He was like, yeah, sit there, go do something. Yeah, VR chat is not boring. It can get boring if you're doing the same thing over and over again, but that's a you issue.
Good job, Psalms.
Good job.
Exactly, like
Group effort.
You could be miserable in some fucking public world where people are screaming the N-word at you, or you and your friends could draw a snake with a party hat on it.
Yeah, you can go somewhere else. You can do anything, and don't be afraid to drop in random public somewhere. Go to Japan Shrine, see what's happening. Go to Japan Street. You might not understand what they're saying, but at least there's going to be people who will be just doing random things. Go anywhere. That's why we have the show, The Travel Agency, which we will talk about again because we have it actually on the wall. We've got to talk about season 4 because we have plans for that.
The other thing is VR chat is only as boring and as dull as you make it. If you want to go see like beautiful worlds, go look at the new and noteworthy in your trending tab. You will find something really, really cool there. And even if you're just by yourself or like with one friend, you can make it fun. You can strike up a conversation with anyone.
Yeah.
Instead
or-
of, going around to like the black cat and stuff like that and then just being disappointed in humanity for the umpteenth time.
Yeah, and if you want to find cool worlds,
Uh-huh.
ask people for world selections and stuff, or go on vrclist.db and you can find some cool shit there because it actually works better as a
my
search
favorite
engine.
website.
Yep,
I love
we're
that
using
place.
it.
It's so good.
Yes. Or play the games in VR chat. Terrors of Nowhere, Slashco, Murder
that's so much
4.
fun. I love
There's so
Terrors.
many Udon Sword.
Oh, I
There's
love Terrors.
billions of things. Yeah, we're Terrors of Nowhere fans. We will unapologetically plug it in everywhere.
You somehow got me into it, who is an avid hater of horror games, and now it's my favorite game on VR.
Yes, I also got Zenith into it.
Shit.
Who has
if
VR
you
sickness.
like watching these fucking streams, come hang out with us. We'll show you a fucking good time. We'll show you some crazy ass worlds. We'll take you sightseeing. We'll fucking sit in a circle and make fucking fart jokes for an hour. It's all about stepping out of your
We might go
little
to
bubble and
Australia, but it's
making that
actually
first
Africa. Get
Yes.
bamboozled.
What?
Exactly.
That's a world name. Australia, but it's Africa. Get bamboozled. It's the name of the world.
How dare
And I love that.
deceiver!
Yeah, and if you really like this stuff that we do, like, this is a Yap stream. This is one of the we're currently on the break episodes, as it says, and the break episode is because we're part of a show called Travel Agency that we run, the VRC Travel Agency. It is based on the other groups that do the same thing, like VR Travelers or the World Tours, whatever the heck. That's what I based it on, and me and Rumi spoke about it years ago. They're now doing things over there. That's fine. And we decided to finally make it actually a reality. And then we invited Zoms along the way during season 3 to actually like be the third traveler. And we check around worlds a lot. We've gone through over.
We've made, by the way.
We've gone through over like what 200 plus worlds on the show.
I counted them up a little while ago. We've done. I think it was about 410.
Yes,
Holy
something like that.
Yeah, it's a crazy amount of
Damn,
worlds
brother.
that we've gone through.
Yeah, and it's only going to escalate from here because we're going to talk about that a tiny bit after we get to the travel agency wall. But it's only going to escalate from here and going to improve. But we also throw a random like yapping stream or chill stream, whatever the heck, here and there, where we go somewhere, we do just random things. We don't actually review the world, we don't check out the world, we just go and have fun. We might even just play Terrors of Nowhere or something like that on stream. And oftentimes, like, it will be 2 times a week, basically, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that's when I'm playing random games. Currently Rado Kuzunoha, which is soon, hopefully I can finish that and go to Soul Hackers. Yes.
Also, we need to do Phasmophobia again.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yoink. And now we
need
can
to
move
get Zoms
to.
better at it and to not have Zoms dying every time the ghost spawns.
There's a new map
Hey,
coming
man.
soon.
You do that
Yes, I
too.
saw that. There's 2 new maps coming soon, actually.
Oh hell yeah! But now let's move to the uncreated wall.
Where did I
Yoink.
You can't just steal chat like that.
Yes, I can. It's my chat.
That's so jarring. Okay, what wall is this?
This is the wall. This is the wall where we were talking about avatars, effort made into them, and worlds.
Oh, now I have
Yes.
some things I could put in here.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, get in here, dude.
Yeah.
Some fucking good
We were talking about how prefabs suck. Prefabs absolutely
Yes, this
can
is-
suck a lot.
big suck.
Yes, and it also goes into avatars. You have the e-avies, which is, you know, e-girls, e-boys, the Western style avatars that are just absolutely horrendous, and then also the boof avies.
Yep.
And usually they go with e-avies are unoptimized, that's just a fucking fact, and boof avatars are usually optimized. However, both of those are very bland, usually, if you don't do something about them and actually, you know, modify them as much as you can.
Yes.
And then we had talking about the no like creativity between the worlds, which we go into mods. You gotta modify stuff, even avatars, modify them, which means you put in effort, which means you make something tasty out of
Effort
it.
equals tasty.
Yes, because we were talking about
Wouldn't call
noodles
it
for some
tasty,
reason.
but tasteful.
Flavor.
No, we were talking about tasty,
I like
actually
making
noodles.
metaphors.
Yes. And then
Okay, fair enough.
we went here as well, which is the creations. You want to create something cool, creativo, you gotta base it on something. Join from a video game, for example. You can create a cool world, you can base it on a video game, you can combo prefabs to make something cool. If you really want to be like that.
How long
I don't
do you
know
all
what the
stay
fuck
on
that
VR
means.
chat for? When do you get on? I'm EST, so yeah. I'm PST. Usually, we're on from like 3 a.m. to like 10 a.m.
Something like that.
EST, I think. Something like that, yeah.
Depends, and the streams are handled weirdly. We just handle them weirdly. You'll figure it out. But all of these are basically VODed.
Yeah.
We VOD all of these,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you can find them on YouTube.
The one thing I'm going to bring up from this wall, mostly with the whole prefab sucks things. Now, this is something I have said before, but I will say it again. Prefab avatars are there for a reason. They're built for you to be able to have endless creativity with them, but most people don't. And so you'll see, like, Foxy Paws avatars and stuff like that are entirely blank slates. This is
Yes.
a Foxy Paws avatar, for example, but people don't recognize it as a Foxy Paws because it looks different, funnily enough.
Yeah, we stay on for like almost 10 to 20 hours,
please.
depends on days.
Modify your prefabs, because VR Chat is a game about creativity. At its core,
Yes.
community is supposed to be creative. It's not supposed to be bland. Go do that stupid particle. It'll be fun, I swear.
Yeah, just do something stupid, like add a fucking cube.
Or, like, oh, I want to be able to hold something. Go put a sword on your avatar.
Yeah, accidentally pull out a crowbar.
Where did you get that?
Good question.
Yeah.
Where
Or,
did I
you
build
know,
Makeweek dresses?
fucking- You could have, fucking find some cool clothing fucking options. dude.
Clothing, accessories,
Drip.
effects, something. Also, make sure that you don't
Drip.
affect others in a negative way using
Stripper drown,
effects and
gamer.
stuff.
Exactly.
That makes you happy. You can never find decent
But
people
also,
around when you're
because prefabs lead to no creativity, we have an influx, especially on my side of things, of people who have uploaded exclusively their own prefabs without changing anything or only changing
Wispy
very,
Worlds.
very
Wispy Worlds.
Right. Yeah.
I'm talking mainly
Yeah,
about
that's
avatars
exactly-
here and also Wispy Woo Worlds. But you
Yeah.
will load into an instance of like
Ghostly
the
Abbeys.
hideout or something
Ghostly
like
Abbeys.
that, and there will be like
Haha.
6 or 7 like Nova Beasts that look exactly the same white and grey. Or
Oh,
there'll be
God,
like
yeah.
18 Dantes that are just black and red.
Yes,
They
and
all
back
look
in the day,
same,
it was the
and
Mama
I'm not
Gens.
sorry. Oh, the Mama Gens were atrocious.
Mama Gens, Proto Gens.
Oh,
What else can we find?
Yeah.
When they're
Nardos.
just like, what, blue and black?
yeah.
Nardos, yeah.
Yeah, Nardos.
Wicker Beasts.
Rexes.
Oh, Rexes are the worst.
Oh, I still
The
don't like
otters.
Rexes.
Flavor.
But you
Oh,
have to
God,
remember, and this is where
otters.
something else comes into play that a lot of people don't actually know. When VR chat was in its SDK 2.0 phases, it was very, very hard to actually do something creative because it was unoptimized.
Yes.
Things didn't work properly,
Things
textures were
broke very
iffy,
often.
and it was just an absolute mess to do anything in that.
It was
But
super
we,
janky.
Yes, it does
that
suck the
no
time
longer
away.
exists.
Yeah.
Because we have 3.0 now.
Yeah, we got 3.0.
3.0 is ludicrously easy. Everyone on YouTube has made stuff about avatars. It's such an easy thing to get into now, even if you are an uncreative person. I started off knowing nothing about Unity or 3D, and now I'm doing stuff like this. Also,
Yes.
thanks YouTube, you are amazing.
Not
Also,
only that,
screw you Blender, I still hate
we
you.
also have the Creator Companion, and also, Alcom, whatever the fuck that is, which is the open source Creator Companion, where you can instantly compile stuff into. For example, you don't have to re-upload a package and update it manually. You can just put it into Creator Companion, and it will update it as needed. You can change the versions when needed, and you can just put different packages in there, and you know where it is. It's super easy now. Is it still very much daunting to start it up? Yes! Especially
Absolutely,
if you
but
have
isn't
no idea what you're
anything.
doing.
But the only way you can learn something is by giving it a shot. If you find that you don't like it, you can pay someone to do it.
Yes.
I didn't want to pay anyone to
Exactly.
do what I was doing,
Yeah, because
so
they
I
charge
just
ludicrous
learned
prices.
it. I did the hard yards.
Especially for quest
myself.
optimization. But at the same time, I understand
I
quest
refuse to do
optimization
quest
costing a
optimization.
lot. Yeah, quest optimization, it is so fucking hard. We're all PC users here. And optimizing an Avi for quest is a nightmare. It is so goddamn awful. People still do
Why
it because...
am I only allowed
PC
75,000
master race.
polygons?
Yeah, it is hideous to do it. And it sucks for questies because quests can do a lot more, but at the same time, if you can afford a quest, you can probably save up to get yourself a decent laptop and shove a cable into it and just actually, play with PC VR.
Exactly. dude.
People think of VR as well as this like super heavy application. VR chat is as heavy as you make it. You can make this game look like absolute garbage and still be able to run it
Yes.
at like 40, 50 FPS.
And even if the game looks like garbage, it can still look good because garbage can look extremely funny.
Because
Yes.
garbage can be cool.
Yeah, I like it. I like when garbage looks funny. It is very fun.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Garbo.
Garbaggio.
I am
Brazier.
Garbo.
Florbo Glorbo.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't have a personal mirror or anything.
I messed with
What do you
you.
mean?
Dude.
Yeah. Like,
don't have
if
my
you're gonna do
personal
stuff with
mirror.
avatars, the minimum amount of
ever.
effort that you could do on an Avi to make it look good, add a fucking text, like something stupid, like this fucking thing on my shirt, which I literally joined from freaking Zenless Zone Zero and put it into Paint.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I still don't know how you did that. That was really funny.
Because I am magical. I do everything scuffed. And avatar creation, it's
somehow it still
not
works.
really that hard anymore because a lot of avies, there's so many bases you can now use for avatar creation that allow you to just drag and drop stuff. Modular avatar, VRC Fury, whatever the heck we have. We have all of those, and some things are just made perfectly for the Avi. You don't even need Blender knowledge anymore for a lot of things, but that is if you really don't want to make like something 100% custom. Just get stuff and slap it on them. Use a Miltina, use a Manuka, Vel, whatever the heck you can find. But if you're on the furry side, you have a bit more.
The other thing I will say as well, if you have a prefab avatar that you want to change but don't really know how, the easiest thing to get into and to start changing is emissions, funnily enough. Because you can just start finding like random tattoos. Like, oh, you want like flowers and stuff on your arms? Yeah, you can easily do that. It's actually not that hard. Especially because now we have tools like Poyomi 9.0 that they explain everything so nicely.
Yeah, there's proper documentation.
Like, avatar customization is getting so much easier and so much nicer to do than it was back in Poyomi 7.2 days, if you remember those ones.
Oh, no.
Just changing the color of your hair could crash the entire project.
Not even that, it could just corrupt it outright.
Oh yeah, that too. They're slowly making it so much. Yes, and that is completely based on how creative you can be, because even back in the day, you could do so much cool shit so easily, but people didn't put documentation out. They didn't want to share it because people were, you know, very greedy and stuff, and then a lot of stuff was lost to the ages. It's like going...
There was a lot of gatekeeping back in 2.0 days.
Yes, it's like going to a pharaoh's tomb now to dig up those old things and find the manual, and you're like, oh my god, this is how they did it? Modular avatar.
It was scuffed. It kind of worked, but it was so scuffed.
Yeah, it's like, oh hey, I have this sword. How do I put it on Abby? Well, you must chant these incantations 3. And then somebody walks up, hey, use this modular avatar tool. Put it in the Abby, click this thing.
Runic
Done.
summoning to put the sword in my hand with rotational positional
Yes.
You must summon...
The
you
poor
must
goats that have been
sacrifice
sacrificed to my emissions.
3 goats and 2 mamagens.
We can sacrifice
Thank
the
God.
Mamagens with no repercussions, though. It's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was a normal day. Why do they don't
just
exist no
filler.
more?
I still see the odd one around, but they're just there for giggles mostly.
Mostly, yeah. But yeah, that's like
I just
the
think of them
creative
like,
side.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, even with world creation, it is so easy to create worlds now. That's my next step that I want to try and do, but I'm also the scuffed type of person who very much does everything scuffed. So if I put out a world,
You're telling me.
don't expect that world to actually, you know, function as it should. It's gonna function.
I'm going to fall through the ground.
You're going to fall through the ground, end up on the other side of the universe, and somehow find yourself in Minecraft.
That sadly sounds accurate.
I'm gonna make sure that that world is so scuffed and has so many weird things in it that you will never understand what the hell is gonna happen. Bink. We need that as a third stab, mind your biz, and bink. Bink. Yeah. Now,
Mind your business, Bink.
should we talk about season 4 now?
yeah, now we're gonna move over to season 4. Which is why I'm going to come over here and just be like,
What we're doing for season 4.
doink. Yes! We have the wall of text.
The wall. Dun, dun, dun. And there's the pen sleep.
Yes, it is. I know, it's there. I placed it there. I even marked it. Yeah. So, the VRC Travel Agency, we were talking about that. It's very hard to see on stream. That doesn't fucking matter and stuff. But we started with the Travel Agency talking about the pilot episode first, which was how we talked about it, was a lot of walk-in, the static cam, which was following us and everything else. And then we moved to talking about how Season 1 started. And Season 1, we had the rating thing that we talked about. We rated worlds and stuff.
Yes, that was how we originally started it, which was that my idea originally? Because you had
No.
the whole exploring.
It was
world
a
kind of
group
thing.
effort, basically, from us. We
Yeah,
bounced
that's
it around. Then we had...
I don't know. It's been so long, I've kind of forgotten the details.
Yeah. Then we wanted to make it so that it would be old worlds. We wanted to showcase the oldest worlds out there that are still cool looking instead of like the new ones, because everybody knows the new worlds and
Yes.
they're kind of shit. It was only 2 people, me and Rumi, known as Shuji back then. And we started experimenting with the camera, which was the hold cam. It was worlds from 2022 and before. Those were the worlds that we wanted to do. Then we moved over to Season 2, which I scuffed over with Season 2. And we began using themes for worlds. Multiple themes. We started talking about those and wanted different stuff to do. And we figured out that the perfect stream time was about 2 hours. Somewhere around there.
2 to 3 hours, give or take, yeah.
Yeah, give or take. And also figured out that 12 to 15 episodes per season is the perfect amount. And then we wanted to also like rate it again from 1 to 10, and also had some guests every now and then when we were doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, then we moved to Season 3. I skipped over quite a few things over there, but that's fine. The themes were still like going on. The whole season, however, was now thematical. And we then even got further by having more people in it. Because we had Zoms joining us, so now there were 3 people, the 3 travelers. And
Which
we
is
then
kind of
expanded.
good because at this point in time I started going MIA, so Zom started filling for me, which I greatly appreciate.
Yeah, it even happened during Season 2 where Rumi had a lot of things going, so they kept disappearing every now and then, which was completely fine. We also started experimenting more with the camera, where we had first-person view cam and also mixed cam, so that we could actually showcase the worlds better, because it was easy to do it without having to constantly hold the cam and just go everywhere because we were doing games and stuff. As explained before, that was kind of garbage. And we then learned...
3 peeps plus hallucination.
Oh, that's Doug!
Yeah, that's Doug.
Oh,
Please
okay,
come
cool.
on,
Just
Doug,
making
please, we
sure.
miss you.
Yeah, don't worry
We
about
miss you,
that. Don't worry about the hallucination. We took the pills, that's why they're gone. And then we started looking at everything else and how we expanded on that. So we had the camera. We know how to do it. It's hold/mixed. Season length, 12 to 15 episodes. Themed stuff, either seasonal or like episodical. The length is about 2 hours so. We do special eps every single time because we have, like, you know, the travel agencies, virtual market tours.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes there might be something else, like music virtual market or something like that. We have about a 30-minute catch-up every single time with each episode because we start a bit early so we don't immediately jump into world hopping. So we can catch up and, like, talk about stuff. That is something we have. It's a relaxation period, basically. Then we had no script. There is never a script.
No script, no context, no bitches.
Freeballing.
Yeah, we freeball in it. We completely freeball it. If somebody forgets their left shoe, yeah, that shoe is forgotten. Accidentally. It just happens.
Yeah, I've lost so many shoes at this point, it's tragic.
Yeah. And based on all of these, we have now moved over from Season 3 all the way over to Season 4, which... Get over here. And with Season 4, this is what we are now, like, starting up. This will start in a few weeks, basically, as soon as we can actually, you know, get it going. And since there's 3 of us, the world amounts that we want to showcase... How the fuck did I climb that thing?
Skills.
Yes.
Oh, you can... Okay.
Okay, well, I guess you're up there.
Oh,
So,
okay.
with the world amount, I was thinking that if we're going to go back to the old system that we had, it is going to be 3 worlds, 3 W's, and then we go per person. So 3 worlds per person.
Let's go PP.
So in total, we have about 9 worlds.
Because that's how math works.
Yeah! So we get to check out 9 worlds per episode. That is what I think would be good for Season 4. If we're doing thematical stuff and stuff. Thematical stuff and stuff, yes. That's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuffing happening here.
Well,
And also, we still need to figure out a location for the travel agency. Again, it's gonna happen. And it's gonna change again. We keep traveling a lot.
fucking
Fun
ran
got
out
more
our
funds,
lease
let's
and
go.
Who said we got more funds?
The fucking
the landlord kicked us out of our last place. We have to find a new place to live.
It was Zom's
Yeah.
fault.
hey,
There's also the chance that we might eventually have 2 POVs, because Rumi wanted to start streaming at one point.
Yes, I am planning on streaming, but I don't know when that's going to happen because I'm currently in the process of obtaining a job.
Yeah, so there is a possibility of 2 POVs, which we will put as a question mark.
Plus my own independent streams as well.
Exactly. So that might happen as well. And we want them to be thematical still, so we want to check out worlds, but there is no world age limit, basically. What does that mean?
Because as soon as you add like the world's like limit for when it was published, you are limiting your like a lot of creativity. Because especially I found this year specifically, people haven't been uploading prefabs as much. I'm finding a lot more creatively done worlds.
Yes.
Instead of just, the normal slot fest of Wispy Woo's bedrooms and stuff like that have been re-uploaded to be called Beach Haven or something like that.
Yes, and the world age is always something good to like keep in touch, because I, for example, I took this very personally, apparently. I have taken this very personally now. I like having a certain world age on my thing, because I like to show like the older worlds instead of like the newer worlds, because oftentimes the newer worlds kind of absolutely fucking suck ass. They can suck ass.
Yes.
However, Rumi oftentimes likes the newer worlds, which is completely fine. Because, it's better to show from there, because they don't have time to go and search for worlds from God knows when. And then we have Zoms, who can fill in the middle gap from there as well, and go from both sides. Plus, we have
I don't quite know
3
how you
different styles.
found a world that was published in 1993.
Good question. Ask another.
That really, really confused me. We looked at it, and I kid you not, this is actually something that happened. Me and Sleep were doing our normal thing at the VR Chat travel agency, and I looked at the date of the world, ready to say something like 2019 or 2018 or something like that. No, it said 1993.
Yes. That is not a lie.
I don't know how
That's
that
when my
works.
brother was born.
Yes. Anyways, so remember, chat. Yes, I am pointing this at you. That the world limits
Violence.
have disappeared, and we have 3 different people doing this thing now. We can all have our different ages from the worlds that we like to create.
Put the
or not
crowbar
create.
away.
No. It's good for pointing.
Okay. But we weren't pointing? Hang on. I think... Oh, which
Because-
avatar
I
is
have
it
an
that
avatar
has the
that has
laser
like a
pointer?
little paw pointer on it.
Yeah, because I can look for old worlds, Rumi can look for newer worlds, Zom can look for somewhere in the middle, and if we have we have 9 worlds in total, that means we have a lot of worlds to go through, and if each episode is about 9 worlds, and we do about 10 worlds per season, 10 to 15, that is 90 worlds. That is a lot of worlds that we're doing
That's a
in
lot
one
of
go.
worlds.
Yes. So
My avatar has been reset. This is rude.
yeah, each season has about 100 worlds basically that we go through. Sometimes more, sometimes less, depends on how much time we have and if we want to really show something cool, or like gimmicks and whatnot. I'm just gonna, put that there. Don't worry about it.
What?
And that's basically gonna be the thing for that. We're still gonna do the rating, so we still have, the rating system, which I have an idea regarding that, which would be a little competition that we can have.
Oh, okay.
Because as much as we like doing the rating as well, I think we should have a little competition to see, like, who at the end of the season has gotten the highest ratings, basically, in their worlds. Because if you go into a world, your own rating doesn't matter. Because, of course, obviously there's got to be things about there. However, you can still rate it yourself, because you kind of have to. Because that's just, fair. Anyways. Had to swap tunes again. Back to Persona. And I'm still wondering how to turn it into a fun little...
I found a laser pointer.
Yeah. I want to know how we could turn it into a fun little competition. Because that would be funny.
Yes.
At least. And
Yes.
the rating system thing, it would be perfect for that. But we might also do some mini competitions. And those would be episodical. Let's do mini comp. So those could be something like, for example, if we have an episode where we feature like houses and stuff, apartments, whatever the heck, we can do a competition based on who has found the coolest apartment, for example. Or who found the creepiest thing or the weirdest thing.
Congratulations, you just won on both of those.
No, I mean, that's just some of the stuff that we might have. There might also be just some, I don't know, like artistical stuff, whatever the heck, like who found the most breathtaking world, or just, I don't know, like something like that. It's just a little spitball idea. Do we write these down on paper? Hell no, we forget about these after the stream is over.
No.
And then we remember them
Yeah.
somewhere.
Essentially, we forget about it, and then Sleep will message me like 5 days later, and he's just like, what were we talking about again? And by that point, I've forgotten.
Actually, no, that's you who messes me about that.
Yeah, true.
Somebody's
No, it goes
swearing.
both ways. It goes both ways.
Scuff 101, yes. We do everything scuffed. Everything we do is complete scuff. We just ball. We ball.
Absolutely.
Fuck it, we ball.
But the idea so far
We're always
is
falling.
9 worlds in total, 3 per person. That lessens the amount of load that everybody has. We have 1 week always to find these worlds. And we also have, this is something I need to put up as well. I'm actually going to use the blue one for now and do it here. We have a list of worlds that we need to fulfill every time. We can't forget that. We gotta cross-reference it. It is on Discord, by the way. We do have a Discord where we put these worlds, where you can see every world that we've been to so far. Unless you want to go through the VODs and look for them yourself, which is a pain in the fucking ass. It happens. But we're trying to update that list every time we go through an episode. And now that there's only 3 per person, it will be very easy to put them up there. We also use a VRC list because that helps out a tiny bit. And we're also in the process of trying to find worlds that are unlisted, hidden worlds. Because hidden worlds would be a fun theme as well.
Oh,
That's a bit of a hard one to do. Yes, it's a hard one to do.
That would be
But for
pretty
example,
hard,
the
yes.
Pokemon world that we went to during that one stream, that was fun.
I can love that world.
Oh, that was hella fun.
Hell yeah. There's actually a couple Pokemon worlds that we went to. One of them had Arcanine that Rumi very much loved.
Shut up.
And then we had another one where you can actually catch every single Pokemon that you can find in the Pokemon games. Pretty much.
Yeah, I may have gone back there after the stream, just as an example, and I was there for hypothetically 4.5 hours.
Uh-huh.
Yep,
I
and then
don't
Kurt
remember
Cobain
that.
showed up and started catching Pokemons.
I then hypothetically went back the next day and may have hypothetically spent another 3.5 hours there.
God damn it. Yeah. But these are just some of the things I have on mind. There's probably gonna be a lot more that I have, but I'm sure that you guys also have something that you wanna like talk about on about season 4 or suggestions.
Honestly, no.
Honestly, no.
That sounds
Yeah,
good
no,
to me.
you pretty much. Yeah, I think this is pretty good, honestly.
You know what we do need to find though?
Home?
Yeah, we gotta find a
Hoes?
proper home. And actually stay there and not get kicked out. We need a HQ.
Amen.
Okay. Can Zoms stop spending the rent money on snacks?
I sent you my fucking rep. Don't you lie to me. I'll kill you, bitch.
It's all Zom's fault.
Yeah.
They spent
That is
all of it
not-
on snacks.
Yeah.
And you spent the other half on energy drinks.
And where was your portion? Hmm?
I'm the one who was paying. That's why
What do you
I
mean?
have the
You just spent it
snacks.
all on fucking K-pop.
No, Pokemon cards, actually.
Motherfucker.
Exposed.
And yes, I did. I do VRC graffiti. That's what I do a lot. But yeah, like, we need to find a HQ, a home that we can literally keep as the place. Hopefully at some point we can actually get either somebody commissioned or something to make a proper homeworld for us, or one of us actually stops being lazy and starts working on it because we're all fucking lazy as fuck, but also hyper efficient.
You calling me lazy?
You are lazy.
Yeah, I am.
You're a cat.
Okay, I see your point.
Yeah,
Not
you do
lazy,
see
though.
my point.
It was not an implication of you to pull out your crowbar.
And this is why.
Sleep, put your crowbar away. This is the Twitch stream.
Okay.
We will not be going to that demographic of Twitch today.
Yeah, fun thing. Have you noticed? There is no jiggly bits. Have y'all noticed this? There will never be any goon baiting.
We do not believe in goon baiting here.
we do not partake in the gooning in this one.
Yeah, that's why we will never get
No, we do
popular. We never have enough goon bait.
Or would you rather be popular for the right reasons, or would you rather have a whole bunch of people who are putting the chat just going, "Oh yes, please,"
Yes.
and all that weird stuff? Or would you rather have actually cool people in your chat who are actually chatting
Yes.
and having a good time?
I'll combo them.
Find the bellum.
I am going to combo them just like that girl and dog in Fullmetal Alchemist.
No! Get out!
Nope.
I will create a homunculi.
You are banished to the downstairs. You are such a bitch.
Alright, should we wrap this up so we can go house hunting?
House hunting? You think I have money for that? Fuck no, I
I'm
don't.
already house hunting.
Man, shut up. You know what I meant.
I'm job
We're gonna
hunting.
break in somewhere and we're gonna squat there until we can have squatters' rights. You know the jig.
Yeah, we'll probably find a world at some point as well. But yeah, like, basically... Jesus fucking Christ.
What happened to the
So it's money?
cafe?
What happened to the cafe? It burnt down.
It burned down.
Oh, come on!
You left the oven on.
Wait, who did? Me or Zoms?
You.
You?
Oh, that's my fault.
Yeah.
I
Someone
know
just
how
threw
I
the fucking
like
coffee machine into the fucking microwave and it exploded.
It was being mean to me. It burnt my hand.
Stop
Don't
sticking
take
your
a
hand in
issue.
burning coffee!
I just wanted the coffee.
No! Only green tea.
Green tea. All right, fucking let's fucking.
Yeah, anyways. We're about to head out now. Because we have,
Yep.
we've spoken about a lot of things. We like to do these yaps every now and then, but we don't do them every week now because we run out of stuff to talk about. Well, actually, we don't run out of stuff to talk about. We just yap about the same shit over and over again, and we don't want to make it into a show.
And
Because
it
we wanted to-
somehow
Yeah.
always turns up into VR chat as a terrible place.
Yeah, but
yeah,
it's not.
Here, why don't we do it over by the windows? So
Nah.
they don't have to fucking stare at all the autistic
No.
writing.
The autistic writing.
Bruh.
Leap, get
But
your
it's so
butt over here.
racist.
I'm just gonna put them right there on the table.
At least now they get a pretty
Ow.
view.
Why did our roomie get a hit?
They don't smoke.
Oh.
They drink.
I get bapped because I. Okay, thank you. Fuck. All right. Anyways,
and a drink.
thank you for joining us
Soju.
on this scuffed as fuck yap stream. Stay tuned for our season 4. We are very excited to show you what's in store, what we have planned. Tune in to his regular streams.
Did you mean to rhyme that
He's
season
funny.
4?
Huh?
You started rhyming suddenly at the beginning.
Man,
Dom just
listen.
became a rapper. It's kind of cool. It's a skill that they've got.
But nah, we do more of these, and we'll be back eventually. I'll be back tomorrow anyways with fucking Rido, and then it's just tomorrow's Friday. Hell yeah, fucking yeah,
And
Friday.
if you see
Woo!
like random streams and stuff
Friday.
popping up from sleep from like, you know, just like a random game of like Phasmophobia or something, chances are you're going to be dealing with all three of us in there. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
or something.
pretty much.
Peak in cannibalism.
Yeah, if you guys want to come hang out with us
Oh,
after
yes.
the stream, feel free to.
Yeah. You can find all the details down in the description below for all the stuff. And if you want to find the world list, it is in the Discord. You'll have to figure it out though, because that's a secret that you will immediately find. Anyways, we're out.
it's not actually
Have a
that
good one.
difficult.
It's not that difficult. But yeah, we're gonna get the heck out of here.
Bye.
Have a good